We'll just film
Switch.
and then clean
We'll
everything.
switch.
Switch sides again.
And then you do the intro now. Our
action. Welcome. My name is Johnson. This is.
What's up, guys? My name's John. We are here at PLM, Private Label Manufacturing. And today we're going to talk about
must-have mods that you want to put and what we would never put on the car ever again.
For the F05 Civic Type R.
And what, yes. So let's get started. If you haven't seen how we got to 533 horsepower, the video is here. If you haven't seen the last one, the video is also here or in the link description below. And in any case, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We'll just do a real quick summary of what we did. We did the turbo, the entire exhaust system. We did the cams, tune,
cooling,
fueling, cooling, everything. We also have a radiator in development. I believe we have.
We already have it, but we haven't
installed it yet. So that's what we're gonna do next. So
internal wise, you want to give them about the background too, camshaft.
So internal wise, we opened up the motor to put in a new camshaft. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about mods that we would recommend. So I guess I will start first. We briefly talked to it last time, but this time I'm gonna go a little more detail. So for and again, this is our own personal views. It is not reflective of everybody or the company entirely. It's just what we personally like. So please do not chew us out for saying something.
Or you guys can.
or you guys, I guess you can, but I mean, that's your opinion too. I respect it.
I'm messing with it, yeah.
All right, so first thing that, I guess we'll do 5-5 each.
Okay.
And we'll do 1-1 each. So my first recommendation for a mod is the exhaust. Specifically our titanium exhaust. Why titanium? Because one, well, our pricing is pretty good. I think it's pretty competitive to stainless steel exhaust as well. But two, it's also resonated, so you don't get too much drone when you're driving. Again, that could be because I'm a little older, so I know maybe the younger crowd wants more noise. I was like that too.
Trumpet.
Lawnmower. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, if you're wondering why we don't have it, it's because it's sold out.
Yes.
So
we sold a bunch of those guys. So
yeah. So I would recommend that. Shave a lot of weight, add more performance, add more sound. It also works with your factory valves, so you don't have to worry about that. You maintain that system completely, and you can choose between loud or quiet mode. So it's very good for quiet neighbors, and it's good for people who want to be loud when they feel like it. And for people who are also track rats, there is decibel limits at certain racetracks, and that will probably let you pass. And then, you know, the track I'm thinking of is Laguna Seca. So they have 90 days and then 100 days. So 100 days, you open a valve, 90 days, you close it.
Right. So, as what he said, I was going to take that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, the exhaust is definitely a must when it comes to modifying, or a must.
Real quick, you cannot say the same mod I did.
I know, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say the same thing of the exhaust. I'm just reflecting from it. Like, you know, like the exhaust, or the titanium valve exhaust specifically for the F05, you know, these cars are spirited driving cars. You know, I've said this before in my other vlogs, or in our other vlogs, that these cars are the F05 Civic Type Rs, or the FK Type Rs are actually the king of the front-wheel drives at the Nürburgring, or the Nürburg in Germany. So you're already driving hard, so you want the car to be even harder, if that makes sense. So, you know, you're gonna put the exhaust in there, and at the same time, it will definitely help out the performance side. So on my end, I would say, because you just said titanium valve exhaust, right? So we're not talking about the rest of it. So this in front right here, this. Oh,
thank God, you didn't take mine.
No, this is something that I would say my choice. One of the must-haves that you should have for your F05 Civic Type R, or even for your FK8 Civic Type R, a Cata downpipe. This is a 400 cell. It's an option for everyone if they want to go louder, or if they want to have more power. You know, we're in California, especially if your car's too loud. A lot of our friends, but I'm pretty sure you have experiences with some other people that you probably know, they get stay rough. The reason why I choose the Cata downpipe, and besides it's a 400 cell, the difference between the Catalyst and Cata, the Catalyst does not have a cat. It's really self-explanatory.
The more you know.
The more you know. But the Cata, obviously this one has a cat inside, so it's literally in the middle right here. And on top of that, it's a lot of F05 owners as well would actually choose to go with catted. For the younger crowd, like you mentioned earlier, they want to go louder. So some people would just go straight pipe. I would also want my car to be loud, to be a little bit louder, but also in the same time, I don't want it to be super loud where I'm actually on the verge of my neighbors calling cops on me every single time we turn on the car because it's too loud. The catted downpipe can still give you that power of what you need. That would be my choice of a must-have for the Alpha 5 Civic Type R. What's your second one?
To number 2. Yeah. I gotta say before you take it, inlet pipe. That thing is cool. For example, if you look, here's a picture of it. Here, if you look in your engine bay, the engine cover is red. I know some people take it off. That's fine, but I think it's what's cool. So when you open it and you look at a stock one, it's just a gray thing. It has the Type R on there. It's just black. It's kind of boring. Yeah. But now if you put that on, you open it, it's burnt blue. It just looks cool. Right. And it's a little bit bigger. It doesn't have a restriction like the stock one that looks like. So I don't see why not. It's
pretty much a tube.
Yeah, it's just a tube. Yeah. So it's like 2 birds, 1 stone. Like you get a little bit better performance, and it looks aesthetically looks really, really nice and really, really pleasing. And it just spices up your engine bay a little bit more, and it's not, again, just a showpiece. It does have some performance. Before you ask for numbers, we did too many mods to give you accurate numbers. Okay, so just, it's not restrictive and it's bigger. It's bigger pipe, more air, more power. Exactly. Okay, that's how it works. That's what an engine is. It's a vacuum.
The same thing for the catted downpipes and also for the catless downpipes, guys.
So that would be my next thing. That's probably the top 5. You'll probably want to get that, just so it looks cooler.
Well, when you pop that hood right there, I'm like, everyone's gonna see that, obviously. So my number 2 would be carbon fiber intake. That literally connects to the turbo inlet pipe kit, since the inlet pipe kit is from the coupler, the J pipe, the small J pipe is from the turbo, connects to the main piping, and has this like a small silicone that connects to the intake. And the reason why I say about the carbon fiber intake, it's because the bigger the hole is, the more air your car could actually put out, right? So now for this intake as well, after, let's just say if you hit that 4,000 or 5,000 RPM, you let go of that pedal, dude, you could feel, you could hear, like you could hear that, you could hear that, man, it sounds good. What would top 3? Top
3, I would say it would have to be the next one, which is the front pipe. The reason why I say this is, well, 1, they pair together. If you're doing that, you might as well do this. But 2, the reason why I do this is because if you don't want to touch that, at least this will get in a larger diameter. Whatever. Diameter. You know what I mean? So it goes with the titanium exhaust, and it just gives you more flow, more power. So I would do the next one. It's also really simple. It's where is it?
It's straight bolt-on, guys.
Straight bolt-on. Yeah. Very easy. You probably don't even need a lift. You can probably just jack it up. Now, when I say them, it's not in particular order. It's just whatever popped in my head. So that's the third thing that popped in my head. I would do this as well. I recommend doing it all together at once, just because you only do it once instead of doing one. Oh, I kind of want titanium exhaust. Either you bring it to the shop or you're doing it with your buddy. Hey, do it again. Right. You just get it all at once.
Right.
It's easier that way.
On top of that as well, for these kind of bolt-on products, you don't want to waste your time by just going back and forth. A lot of our customers would actually prefer having all the parts, inside their room first, or like their garage, and then once they have the time, then they're gonna do it at one time. And comment down below, guys, if you guys are also one of these guys. Honestly, are you like that kind of person?
Yeah.
Like, would you wait for the whole product, for the whole parts that you have that you need, and then you execute it and you do it in the same day?
Yeah, I'll probably do it. I'll probably do it at the same time. If I'm not doing it and the shop's doing it, then it's something that we definitely recommend just getting it all at once, because you don't want to go to shop 2, 3, 4, 5,
labor
6
is
times.
Definitely going to kill you.
Labor rate went up, so if you're gonna do it, you might as well just get it all at once.
To my number 3 would be the cooling system. Now for this, we do not have it here, but besides, we only have the charge pipes here, but I would say the billet intercooler. We've also mentioned this in our previous videos that the K20C1 engine, which is the engine for the Alpha 5 and the FK8 Civic Type R, they do heat soak a lot. And when you heat soak a lot, your car is pretty much gonna your car is pretty much gonna overheat, y'all, and you don't want that at all. I've heard so much horror stories about this, terrible stories that they ran so much bolt-ons, but they did not do anything with the cooling. It's way bigger than compared to the OEM one that came from the factory, and on top of that, ours is also billet. So
yeah, not plastic.
Not plastic. So some other, I'm not too sure why people are actually. That's one of the things I actually wanted to ask, because I don't know why. Is it just more of like weight, like a weight kind of concern, why people are running like plastic besides of all like the billet? Because there's a difference when you're running, dude. Plastic is plastic. When you're running billet, it's different.
Yeah, I think for most consumers that might not want to, I think you're right. It's the weight and just how complex it is.
Yeah.
But in the world of automotive, or I guess if you do more like, you know, track stuff, like competition wise, like sometimes weight is good, and it's good weight. For example, if you put on flashy wheels that's like 40 pounds, that's not good.
Right.
But if you add a billet intercooler, it's heavier, but it's bigger. It keeps your engine cooler for longer,
right,
and you avoid overheating and meltdown. That's good weight, because that's something you're happily compromise giving up, because that's actually going to help you out in the long run, versus a set of heavy wheels. It might look good, but in terms of performance,
it's not going to get you anything.
Yeah, you guys should lose
That's true.
Did you know that if you add really heavy wheels, you could lose up to 20 to 30 horsepower?
Really?
Just because of that?
Well, that makes sense, and you're putting weight in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be my number 3. Must-have mods for the FL5. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is going to coincide with your number 3, which is the charge pipes.
Yep.
The reason is because we have not tested it, but there are videos circulating on the internet that's with data proven that aluminum gets rid of heat, or doesn't retain heat as much as, say, plastic, obviously, and it doesn't crack. It's not brittle. It's aluminum, and silicone is also good heat resistant, I guess, whatever you call it. And going back to doing it all at once, if you're gonna get an intercooler, just get the charge pipes as well, because you could do it all at once. Actually, our tech, when he did it, we actually did it in 2 different times. So we did an intercooler first, and then after the intercooler, that's when we did the charge pipes. And I remember him distinctly saying, well, you should have just done them both at the same time. Because now that wait. What's that, man? Anyways, basically, I put the intercooler on.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's what he had to do it twice. He had to take everything off, the front bumper off, do the intercooler, put it back. Great. Then, I don't know, like almost 6 months later, we went, oh, let's put the charge pipes in. We'll take the bumper off, take the intercooler out. Just do everything at once.
Highly recommend doing everything at once.
Save your money, save up, or we have the new, what's that monthly payment plan we have?
We have Shop Pay.
We have Shop Pay, yeah. So you can do monthly payments. So
But be smart with your financials, y'all.
Be smart with financials. And unless you really like doing something twice. If you love taking out the front bumper over and over again, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
That's true. So that's your number 4.
That's my number 4.
My number 4 must-have for the FL5 Civic Type R would be this thing right here. Let me see that.
Big boy.
Big boy right here. Oh yes. So this is our PLM drop-in turbo. The reason why I've said this is because we've already tackled most of the bolt-ons. For number 4, this would be my must-have, especially if you're trying to push more than the OEM more than the OEM horsepower, which is what, like 315, 320 horsepower maybe. I could be wrong. At the crank, yeah. So now, for us, we're pushing 533. We've probably said a lot of 533 at this point.
Hey, guess how much horsepower we make?
Yeah, but that's how much horsepower we make. And on top of that, this turbo is also a bolt-on. There's always room to grow. At the same time, this could hold up all the way up to 550, I believe.
600.
Oh, 600?
I think it's 600.
It's 550. It says 550 really.
I lied. I cannot read, apparently.
So, yeah, so our turbo could hold up all the way up to 550 horsepower. As of now, we are already at 533. So, at this point, we are going to try to push it all the way to 550. So, a must-have if you want your car to be faster. I'd highly recommend this.
You could boost it to the moon and then blow up your engine and let us know.
Yeah, and the fact that we're also custom tuned by our other partners. You know, we're always grateful for these guys, and they made sure that all these parts that we have here, all the bolt-on parts that we have here, are tailored to our current setup.
Yes.
So that would be my number 4. Number 5.
Number 5 is, go ahead. Number 5 is cosmetic, actually. I would say the rear wing risers. Now, that might be a little ricey, I think a lot of people say ricey, but I think it's pretty cool. It raises your rear wing just a little bit. I think ours is about 2 inches. I know there's some other ones on the market.
2.5 actually.
2.5. I know there's a lot of other ones on the market that raises it exponentially taller, but I think ours, a little biased, but I think ours is just enough. It's like almost OEM plus.
It's right there pretty much. It's not there, but it's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. It doesn't make any sense. It's there, but it's not there.
Yeah.
So, and the other cool part is that it's also adjustable, so you could control. Yeah, you could adjust how much you really want, and it's cool because it fits the OEM wing. So, and it bolts onto the exact location as OEM, so there's no additional drilling or nothing like that. So it fits perfectly, and the video is somewhere right here.
Yeah.
They should be there. So that's my last pick, just to spice up the exterior just a little bit.
My number 5 pick would be their carbon fiber front lip. Yes, we do have this. We do have this in our car right now. I'm not gonna lie, this one looks super nice, really subtle, and it's also aggressive. Well, I don't know if you guys would really call it subtle, but also aggressive. But it's pretty much, the car looks really aggressive when it comes to our lip. The fact that this car is not even lowered yet, it literally looks the car lowered.
Yeah,
and we're not. I'm not. You could argue with this, but I'm not too sure how much. I'm not even too sure if we're getting any aero for this, honestly.
Probably not.
Yeah, that would be my top number 5, and that would be. You already had yours, right?
I already have mine. So this will be mods that we regret or will not do. Personal opinion, not telling you whether or not you should do it or not.
Right.
So I will start first again. The one mod that we have on this car that I would not do is the E85 system in this car. That thing is a pain in the ass.
Yep.
It's okay, so I don't know where you guys all live, but where we live, we are fortunate enough to have an E85 gas station.
Pretty much.
Pretty close to us.
Every city has it.
Yeah. But if you don't have access to that, or if you're going on a long road trip, E85 burns faster, and I know we have a mix, it's not on pure E. It's just annoying. Again, and just imagine this, picture this, you're going to get gas. Very simple thing to do. You're going to get gas. You pull up in a gas station. You have to pull out your phone, open the app, to do some calculations on how much 91 to put in. So then you proceed to put 91. Then you don't even put a full tank. You gotta put the right amount. Then you put the gas nozzle back. Then you drive across to the other side to do the exact same thing again and put E85 in there. It looks dumb. It's a complete utter waste of time. And I just think, obviously for the power, you need it.
Yeah.
But I would never. I know the benefits of E85. I know some people need it. I'm not arguing with you that you think it's good and need it. I think it's really annoying. When you get gas, you have to do it twice with the calculator.
Right. And to me, the most. Anything else you want to add?
Oh, are we doing like? I thought we were just doing one-on-one.
No, I mean, I only have one.
Oh, you only have one?
Yeah, I only have one. So if you want to tell the whole thing out, just go for it. Because I only have one. Actually, I don't even really have any, but I'm just gonna put it out there.
Okay.
You go for it.
Camshaft. Yes, it makes power. I understand that. I wouldn't do it. I don't think there's a point in putting cams in the modern day car. I think the cams are fine. I am personally not chasing after horsepower. I'm not chasing every minute little setup because I am competing professionally and every ounce counts. I'm not doing any of those. If you are, more power to you. Go for it. I'm not doing it because I was also there for the install and we filmed the install and it's so excruciatingly
really technical.
It's very technical. It's not difficult in terms of understanding. It's very technical and it's just so complex. There's so many parts. I just don't think it's worth it.
Right.
At all. I would not do those
things. That's totally understandable. I mean, we don't want to break that number that people are just doing with bolt-ons. So let's just say for bolt-ons, you could probably, like for us, let's just say we're making 533. Some people could most likely do the same thing, just and copy us. They could hit 533 or maybe 520 or somewhere in the 500 mark.
Again, going back to what we're discussing is, if you're chasing power, if you're chasing every ounce of performance for whatever you need to do it. Yeah, exactly. Do it. More power to you. Let us know. Tag us. We want to see your success as well. Right. It's just, I don't think it's worth it. I at least right now, I don't think.
Right. And to me, I want to be all transparent. I want to be really transparent with you guys. I don't have anything that I don't want to put out there. I would put everything what we have in there. Like, I want all that power. I'm not gonna lie. That's just my own thing. It's because I do have a different. We agree to disagree. We agree to disagree pretty much. But no,
there wasn't anything you regret or didn't want to put.
Yeah,
on
there wasn't anything that I regret not putting into our Civic Type R. I'm really grateful for all the parts that we've installed in our Civic Type R.
Yeah. I just want to also mention, I'm also grateful. I'm very excited. I really like how the car turned out. It's just an opinion of what I would spend my own money on.
Right.
Okay?
If I had
chew me out for this.
Yes, if I had the money, and let's just say if I needed to build the same car, I would do the same thing all over again. You guys, if you guys have watched until the end of this part of this video, do us a favor, comment down below if you had the same funds and if you had to build this car all over again, would you or would you not do the same thing of what we did for the setup? All right.
And you don't know what we did. Here's the videos back here.
The videos are going to be here. There's also going to be playlists for this coming from when we first bought the car all the way out to where we're at right now with the 533 horsepower. Guys, thank you all so much for watching this content series.
You really don't got anything?
Huh?
Not even the clutch?
No, the clutches. I mean, we needed the clutch for power.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So again, guys, if you guys have anything that you want to ask, if you guys have any questions about our PLM products, or maybe any of these products that we have laid out here on our table. Again, we have the PLM catted down pipe, we have the PLM charge pipes for the FL5 Civic Type R, we have the PLM front pipe, and we have the most beast of all, which is the PLM drop-in turbo. Don't drop it. Just kidding. Yeah, so we have all these parts. If you have anything, if you have any questions for these bolt-ons, everything is going to be underneath the description. All the links are going to be underneath the description. And on top of that, if you have some questions on how this one works or how to install this, don't even hesitate.
Give us a phone call, shoot us an email. The phone number is
650-877-7788. Let's just say if you're not comfortable in being on a phone call, that's totally fine. You could always email us here. It's going to be right here, sales@privatelabelmfg.com. All right. And guys, we appreciate y'all once again so much for watching this episode, watching this series right here.
And if you're wondering why the carbon fiber intake and the inlet pipe and intercooler or any products that we mentioned aren't here, it's because they're all sold out.
Yes.
So we can't even have one for our video. You guys bought it all, which is we would prefer anyway, but just so you know, that's the reason why it's not on the table. And if you want to see more of the style content, you want to do one for the WRX or EK, whatever, let us know below.
Yeah.
And we'll make it happen.
The orange EK that you guys are going to see, and also this front bump right here, that would be the next content that we will be talking about. And I can't wait to talk about that, man. It's like literally over a year. It's about to be 2 years, right?
About almost 2 years.
It's about to be 2 years now of owning this car, and we've made a lot of progress. So, if you guys have not registered to join our Honda Civic EK giveaway, it's going to be underneath the description. It will be the first link ever, you guys. All right, so
win it, get notified.
Exactly.
We don't want it anymore. Someone take it out of our hands.
Exactly.
Sick and tired of looking at it.
If you guys don't want it, maybe share it to your friend or girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever.
Sell it. We don't care. Just win it and take it out of our hands. We don't want it anymore.
Bye, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video again. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.